and stay put.
All units, prepare to engage!
Hold on, Skiff. Here, take it. A little magic for you.
Why would I need your vodka?
Take it. It might come in handy.
The scientists at Malachite and S.T.A.L.K.E.R never even dreamed of such a thing. Some were probably too scared to even walk past the cages, while others probably blew all their funding on the cages alone. But give the right kind of man a firm spot on which to stand, and he'll turn the zone upside down, all by himself. Of course, this is only the beginning. The toughest challenges still lie ahead. But everything will work out, you'll see.
So what are you gonna do now?
Itching to see it, are you? I'm right there with you. But we'll get to the real heart of my research a bit later. You may collect your reward for now. Proceed to the right-hand section of the lab, all the way to the back room.
Skiff. I wasn't being entirely honest. Stage 2 of the trial is a reward for me as well. It's a reward for all the effort I've put into this. I failed to persuade Drupalov to continue his work, so I decided to take matters into my own hands. I'm going to create my own Faust, and, unlike the Professor, I'll be able to control him. Now let's get started.
Drink the skiff. Drink the vodka.
According to my calculations, the Psi exposure should have had an effect on him by now. I don't understand.
I told you. That vodka is pure magic.
You old prick! You've ruined your own life, and now you want to ruin mine too! Get him!
Look who's coming to save the day!
What on earth do you need him for, Skiff? He squandered his talent, but I can still achieve so much I'm capable of.
I've seen what you're capable of.
Countless scientists would give anything to do the same, and every single one of them would be overjoyed to take your place. I didn't come to the zone to push pencils. I wanted to achieve something great.
And what's the cost of greatness?
Who cares? We're creating life here, a new life. If that isn't the reason we're here in the zone, then what is? You've told me about S.T.A.L.K.E.R, S.K.E.R, and the other Stalkers. They've done even worse things to achieve their goals. And yet everyone knows their names. You must understand me, Skiff. You're no different after all.
I couldn't care less about your goals. But I know you won't be able to replicate this experiment. Get lost.
I should have listened to Goddam and shut those goddamn colors off. But I kept putting it off and putting it off. I even got Sherba mixed up in the whole mess.
He got off way too easy.
That's one way of looking at it. He's gonna have to live with it. Alright, we'll work something out. Just do us both a favor and don't come back. I've got plenty on my plate without you. But here, take this. You did help me after all.
Say the word. Shortcut.
You think I could become a stalker?
Why not? Take Kiev was in the secret police, and look where he ended up.
Honestly, Warden gun, unlike some... Yeah, move along.
In accordance with the new regulations, refusal to cooperate with the war may result in immediate termination of employment and expulsion beyond the perimeter. Are you at the TCPS? Nice and easy. As soon as they see a gun, they'll surround you. You just need to get inside and launch the neuroprogrammers.
Got a warden pass. I'll try the front door.
In that case, you can ask your ward friends to show you the project fiber files. You'll be surprised.
Stay put. Come and get me! Ha! Neutralize the threat. Cover me!
Judging by the atmospherics, you made it to the TCP. Listen up. You need to find and activate the neuroprogrammer control panel. Look for a panel with lots of switches. As soon as you launch them, I'll be able to calculate the approximate location of the Stalker program control center, the heart of X Network.
A whole wall of them. All static. And a creepy chair.
Right? Have a seat.
I think I'd rather stand.
Don't worry, it won't bite.
I hate dentists.
Are you set?
Yep.
Push the button.
Can you see me?
Yeah. Looking good.
Apparently Dark One's got 20/20 vision.
What?
That's his eyes you're looking through. Wave to the man, Dark One.
Hello, Skiff. It's Dark One. Remember how I tried to kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R? I changed my mind.
Holy shit. How is this possible?
Well, sea consciousness used to have very advanced technology. Now we need to figure out what the ward wants to do with it. Anyway, it's time to wrap this up. It won't be long before they sniff you out.
I've got an idea. Talk to you later. I've managed to track down the signal down to the Pripyat catacombs. The Stalker program center must be somewhere there. We need to find and destroy it. It's Tag-und-Nacht-Zyklus territory. I guess it's time for you to meet him. But we need to act fast. You've made so much noise that all the ward dogs will run to the TCP now.
Find out who he contacted. What are you doing here, Skiff? You could have just asked.
Well, I'm asking now. What is this installation, Colonel?
There's too much stuff left over from Project X that we need to keep quiet about. Otherwise, we'll end up with stalker bonfires and soiled mattresses piled up in every corner. But you've been a great help to the ward, and I value your tenacity. So we can talk openly.
Oh, sure thing.
Sit down! Not all knowledge is equally beneficial. Some of it can be outright dangerous in the wrong hands. Who was it?
The Dark One and S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
You trusted S.T.A.L.K.E.R? An agent of sea consciousness?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is an agent?
Dark One, Scar, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Sea consciousness bred them like cockroaches. This installation will help us find every last agent, but only within the perimeter. Unfortunately, many of them have already left the zone, and if we do nothing, houses on the mainland will continue to burn and collapse. If you fight a soldier, you're only fighting yourself.
I'm on your side, Colonel.
I'm glad to hear that. Anything else, soldier? Make it quick.
I want to know more about the agents.
Ask away, soldier.
The ward badge didn't protect me when I asked a simple question about Project Fiber. Your people try to kill me.
But they didn't. Believe me, I'm not happy about what happened here either. Anyway, Agata is convinced that a man of your skill is essential to the success of our mission. And our mission is the only thing that matters right now. For the time being, We'll settle for cooperation instead of the gory revenge I would otherwise guarantee you.
There are agents outside the zone. Who are they? And how are they dangerous?
I'm left with more questions than answers myself. Two of them, Chornobyl and Nestor, never made it out of the zone. Had to chill out in a fridge at the chemical plant. They seem like a new breed, tailored for missions on the mainland. Hell knows what those are. Could be a typical sea consciousness imperative, like find and eliminate, whatever it takes. We're working on it. Those Stiffs PDAs are the only ones we've managed to hack so far.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R mentioned agents. Who are they?
Stalkers. The cream of the crop. Once they got to the center of the zone, they ended up in the neuroprogramming lab at the generators. That's where they were programmed by sea consciousness, and got a Stalker tattoo on their right forearm. After sea consciousness died and their sea installations were shut down, some of the agents woke up and had their brands removed. That's why we can't catch them anymore.
You think S.T.A.L.K.E.R and S.C.A.R are agents too? But why?
S.T.A.L.K.'s got the tattoo below his elbow, and he's fixated on an agenda that no one else can understand. I kept pointing that out to Dallin, but in vain. After some pressure from the brass, he gave him a job at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Oh, and I appreciate what you did with S.C.A.R. Thanks to you, my men found documents at the Clear Sky base that confirm the group's ties to sea consciousness.
That's all I wanted to know about the agents.
Anything else, soldier? Make it quick.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R told me he's located the Stalker Program Control Center somewhere underground in Pripyat.
That facility manages all of Project X's infrastructure and controls the induced illusions. We have to get there before S.T.A.L.K.E.R does. Time's of the essence, Skiff.
S.T.A.L.K.E.'s putting together a new crew. He's planning to take on both you and S.C.A.R for the sake of his zone.
Alexander the fucking Great. This'll be the end of him then. I always knew he was trouble. Even back when he showed up at Circa with that sea consciousness pod piece of glass and the X7 papers. And I was right. 6 months later, an explosion at X11. S.T.A.L.K.E.R was barely mentioned in the report. New hires have had to deal with extra background checks ever since.
What's our next move, Colonel?
For now, our main focus should be controlling the anomalous energy. Based on our intel, it looks like the control center might give us clues. But first, we need to get to Pripyat. The only way there goes through Yaniv. Head out right away and contact Yekcherov if you can. Our forward units are already in Pripyat, but maintaining communication has proven to be challenging. Locate them, and they'll help you find the control center. And Skiff, in case the Corps starts acting up, I've heard of a stalker named Spirit, who's known to help people cross the boundary. Keep that in mind.
did actually. It's up. Try to.
You made the right... You... Don't forget the old man.
Nice to see you. Can't...
There's nothing left for
Well,
us to do in Pripyat.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Left the place.
What's going on here?
Same old. The monolith keeps moving forward round the clock. They have taken the bridge, but won't stop there.
And we both know how they took the bridge, Brack. Don't even think the loner's gonna distract me from our conversation.
What are you doing?
None of your business. But you are well aware of that, or you wouldn't have gotten this far in the zone. Is that all you wanted to know?
I need to get to Pripyat.
Sure, no problem. Come on in, make yourself at home.
So the entrance is closed?
Sealed tight. We have never allowed anyone in before, and since the signal, it's out of the question.
Korshinov sent me.
Why would I care? Korshinov can kiss my ass. What's left of the ward would be better off limping back to the mainland, not trying to take on Pripyat.
I've heard that a guy called Spirit might be able to lend me a hand.
Oh, fuck.
Holy fucking shit, well, would you look at that? Care to offer our guest a discount, Rek? Or should we ask Telegraph to give him a proper tour?
I haven't seen Spirit since the signal. Yeah, we did business together. But you didn't make a fuss about my connections when I brought you 2 boxes of ammo, did you?
The Corps can't work with other stalkers?
Working together is acceptable. Breaking our oath is not.
When did the promise to Diggy become my oath? All I did was give Spirit the coordinates I got from the Lesser Zone. I didn't have a clue what that blue falcon from the sphere was up to. And that was before the signal. What does it matter now?
Tell me about Spirit.
He knows his way around. Hooked me up with folks at Garbage and with the IPSF. But I haven't seen him since the monolith returned.
Probably because he figured his business guiding stalkers across the boundary went kaput.
His business, not mine. I didn't know what he was up to.
You have no idea how little I care about this at the moment.
If you want to get to Pripyat, find me that Spirit guy. As you can see, my crew's a little thin, so if you are set on crossing the boundary, you'll need to do a bit of legwork.
You can find a guy who worked with Spirit at the water tower. He might be able to tell you something, if he's not too drunk to talk.
See? It's not that hard to cut to the fucking chase. You've got your lead, Stalker. Dismissed.
Neck. If... If you're too stingy, don't come crying to me later.
Just because monolith got into Pripyat doesn't mean you will. No stalkers allowed. Just because monolith got into Pripyat doesn't mean you will. No stalkers allowed. Just because monolith got into Pripyat doesn't mean you will. No stalkers allowed. Stay safe. Buy some antirat from Bone Setter. Pripyat is an extremely dangerous place as long as the monolith is there. Stay alert.
Nah. If you're too stingy, don't come crying to me later.
There's nothing left for us to do in Pripyat. I've heard even T.A.L.K.E.R left the place.
1, 2, 3. Urgent transmission from Richter Press. Monolith on the horizon. All hands on deck.
is open for entry.
I got no visual.
Just because Monolith got into Pripyat doesn't mean you will. No stalkers allowed. Pripyat is off limits.
A decent guy to take me to Pripyat. Maybe then I'd risk the trip.
Stay safe. Buy some entourage from Bone Setter.
There's nothing left for us to do in Pripyat. I've heard even Dikhtярov left the place.
Nah. If I were you, I'd... If you're too stingy, don't come crying to me later.
Just...
Oh, take it. I can get some more goods. Come back later. You made... You... Don't forget the old man.
Nice to... Camp...